Where were we? Yeah. We can use multiple continuous statements in a loop. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
but I have a doubt in this question, sir. If we use multiple statements, the loop would continue to go back to that same continuous statement. It would go again to the header, and it would
Sir,
go.
I have
So
an example. I can use an example, sir.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
loop is going from 1 to 10, sir. Now if suppose we check it is odd, then continue. If we check something else, then continue. So we
Yes.
can use in two ifs in a
Yes.
single loop.
By the way, break statement or continuous statements always have to come in a condition. So if one condition is true, this continue is executed. If another condition is true, another is executed. So Gurusis is right. We can have multiple continuous statements, and they will execute only when their chance comes, na? Otherwise, it will not be executed. Yes, Vatsal?
okay, sir.
Right. A class is a container for objects. The answer is a
No.
no.
It is a blueprint.
Yeah. Let me just see how many people said yes to this. Oh.
Sir, I said no.
Oh. Now
I
this is
said
the most critical point here. The class is a container for objects. People think class is container. It is not a container. A class does not contain objects. A class is a blueprint so that objects could be created out of it. So I just give you an example. For example, I want to create a house. I have a blueprint. I have that sheet of paper with me from which I will create the house. Can I say that that particular sheet of paper is a container for my houses? It is not a container for my houses. Right?
Sir, who has got the highest
Sir,
mark?
then what?
Highest marks I'll give you once I finish with your multiple answers things. So
Sir,
if one,
according to the form.
pardon?
According to the form, who has got?
According to the form, I'll tell you later now.
Excuse me, sir.
Anji beta.
Sir, in some questions where the answers were quite near, the answers which were wrong were quite near the answer. Like in that replacement question, replace concat and substring one question. Like if you said that when Sarish asked that he only wrote trim, so he got 1/4 of it. So if the two were correct, substring and the trim one, so sir, can we get half of it? Like this type of marking would be accepted, sir.
Not in the council's thing. But I don't think council thing would have checkboxes kind of question. The checkbox is the most dangerous kinds of questions because none of the answers could be maybe correct or all the answers may be correct. So that is a problem there. Yes, Ankita?
Okay, sir.
So like we will be having MCQ in November exams. So
Mhm.
sir, what type of questions can come in computer and there will be big programs?
They will be programs. The programs would be basically output questions could be there. A program is there and you will be asked if this is the input to this particular program, what is going to be the output. So the four answers would be there. You have to figure out from the program what kind of output you are supposed to get. Okay, if otherwise you are not supposed to write programs there. In
Sir, can you send some practice questions so that we can get practice about how?
Yes, I will. I will. I will. I will. Thank you, Kriten. Okay. Are we okay so far? And I had given you two programs.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
what?
sir.
How was the program?
first
Sir,
one was
first
very
one
easy.
was
Second we didn't do.
Okay, the programs were fairly simple. So the first question was just a second. Where did I keep this?
Sir, you
Okay.
can open on Teams if you're not able to find.
From Teams only, yeah. I have so much clutter on my this thing. Okay. So find the number of digits and alphabets present. We have done similar kind of a question earlier. You know it. The only thing that I have added here is display whether the number of digits is more or the number of alphabets is more. So that means you need to use a loop.
If
So that means after the loop finishes, just check whether which counter is more. Whatever counter is more, display that alphabets is more or the number of digits is more, or maybe both of them are the same. If they are
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, in this question, sir, is it okay if I have used that scanner class for that input?
That doesn't matter.
And
That
sir,
is
also in this question, sir, you had written in the question that display whether the number of digits is more or the alphabets or are the same. But in the
Yeah.
example, you have also written number of digits, number of alphabets. So if I like write like that, so is it okay?
That is fine.
Okay,
That
sir.
is actually the example also said it should display this. So it should display this. Okay. But if you have written this part only, that is also okay with me. I just need to figure out the counters, what counters you have used. Right? Okay. The next question was a k-digit number n is called narcissistic if it is equal to the sum of kth power of its digits. You probably did it in your class 9 now. Now, there are two ways of doing it. Again, you can do it using a string or you can use it using the numbers, the while loop that Shipra ma'am told you and the for loop that I told you. We did this kind of a question in our
yes,
practice programs. So I hope the two questions that you've done are perfectly, that means they are 5 on 5. Okay, so there should be no doubt. ये मत सोचना कि मैंने ये डिस्प्ले नहीं किया मुझे मार्क्स कम मिलेंगे या doesn't matter. Okay, my answer, my main concern was which is more. Okay, so don't worry about that.
sir, we have to do one only now.
One out of the two, yes. And you did it fast. तुमने फटाफट ही कर दिया सब कुछ. Okay.
तो अभी मैम सर एमसीक्यू में गलती हो गई चलो.
Some people took their time doing the MCQs. Okay. These are the people who have not actually submitted their holiday homework assignments. I have not received from them.
Sir,
Alright.
we are on the assignment section only.
You're on the
Section only.
These people have not submitted their holiday assignments. I'm just telling you that these people have not, so I'm going to give them a 0 now. This is just for your information and we are not going to discuss this right now. Okay, what should we discuss?
Sir, I remember that the project date was for submission was 15th of August. Now it is 31st of August.
Yes, it is 31st of August. We need to discuss that also. I will send you some format in which you are going to do it. If you need help in understanding the logic, we have already had one class. It is already uploaded. You can see the video from there. If you still want to have some explanation, I can explain again.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, 20 days earlier, sir, I have already submitted the project in a PDF form.
No problem. No problem.
I've written it. I've clicked pictures, made a PDF and attached.
Okay, no worries, no worries. If after I send you those, actually this is going to be official. There will be one project in the first semester and one project in the second semester. My battery is getting low. I have to shift. Okay, just a second. Give me a minute. I will be with you. Okay, I'm back. So we have around 10-12 minutes. What should we discuss?
Wrapper classes.
Wrapper classes, yes. I know we did it in a hurry last week. Okay. So today and tomorrow we are going to finish off with our wrapper classes. Okay, because this is going to be in our syllabus. After we finish with wrapper classes, we will be actually continuing with all the revisions now. Okay. Now you can understand the entire syllabus except for arrays is complete. Okay, we have done everything else. So today and tomorrow we'll be doing wrapper classes and the static things and so on and so forth. And next week onwards, we will start with the revisions. So everything from beginning to the end of our syllabus, we will revise, and I will send you some notes so that everything is in black and white. So you know what to do.
Sir,
Yes.
the computer exam would be also an MCQ type.
Yes, all exams are going to be MCQ types.
So can you give us practice for that? Like
Practice for that type? Yes, I can. Okay, because actually your semester. Yes, Gurasis?
It will be of 40 marks, means September also 40 marks, November also 40 marks, or 80.
No. The September is going to be of 50 marks, out of which 30 is objective and 20 is subjective.
Okay.
Just like we had today, same
Fine.
routine.
Fine.
Right? Same routine. And out of this, 30 marks for the project and 20 marks for this unit test that you are going to you have done right now. So 20 marks of this unit test will be taken, 30 marks from the project that you are going to submit by August 31st, and 50 marks will be from the semester exam.
Okay, sir.
Right? Yeah.
Sir,
Sir,
would
what
the
will be the
syllabus be
duration?
semester wise?
Once again,
The syllabus would be semester wise.
syllabus would be semester wise. We'll discuss syllabus for, you know, the syllabus for your November exam. That is the board exam.
Yes, sir. Done what we have done till date.
What we have done till now, no. इसमें से strings नहीं आएगा उसमें November exam में. I think नहीं है उसमें. So we'll discuss that later. Don't worry. But Vatsal, your question?
Sir, can you please tell what's the syllabus for the first semester?
First semester is whatever we have done till now. For my exam. For the semester exam. Yes. Kritin?
Sir, everything except arrays.
Everything except arrays. That is in my exam.
Yes.
In the board exam, I'll tell you later on. Bhuvan?
Sir, what will be the time limit of the exam?
I think it is 1 hour. That will be 1 hour. Okay. All right, can you see the screen? Yes. Can you see the screen, guys? Okay. So wrapper classes. I'll start them off today and we'll continue tomorrow. First of all, why do we need a wrapper class? A wrapper class is basically, I had shown you the picture of a chocolate which is toffee which is open, another which was enclosed in a wrapper. So what was the difference between the two? The one which is open can be considered like a primitive variable containing only the toffee, that is all, nothing else. And on the other hand, we have a toffee which is wrapped inside a wrapper. Now wrapped inside a wrapper, it is not only a toffee, but it is also something else. It is the protection of that toffee against it. You can eat the toffee fine, but you can protect it against moisture, you can protect it against dust and so on and so forth. So that means it is now, when it is inside a wrapper, it becomes an object. When it is open, it becomes a variable. Can you understand the difference between a primitive and a wrapper? Okay, so we had discussed this last time. This is a primitive. So that means if I create any variable from an int using int, it basically is only a variable. That's all. If I write int m is equal to 20, so that means this is basically a variable, just a variable, no wrapping, no protection, no nothing. It's only value. That's all. And if I create the same thing, if I say integer, say g is equal to new integer, just like we create an object. If I write this, what happens now? That g now is an object now, although it is also containing a 20, but it is an object. G is an object. Can you understand this part at least? Yes or no?
So sir, here G will contain the reference or the 20?
Yes, G will contain the reference. All right, G will contain
Okay,
the
sir.
reference. All right, now if I write system.out.println, and if I write m, and if I write the same thing with G, it is going to display the same 2020. Okay. What I'll do is I'll execute this. I think Sushma ma'am started off by saying this thing is not there. Am I right? Okay, let me use this class only.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, what is the difference between, like for example, I have written string s is equal to Chandigarh, and I have written string s is equal to new Chandigarh, and then in bracket string s is equal to new string, and then in bracket Chandigarh. So what's the difference between the two?
We have discussed that. We discussed the pool, remember? कि जो अब लिखोगे आप string s is equal to Chandigarh, it will actually look for the Chandigarh in the pool, and then okay, so let's discuss that when we discuss strings. Okay. All right, now we have an m variable here and we have a g object here. Now there is a difference between the two. M is simply a variable containing 20 and g is an object containing a 20. Both of them are containing 20, but there is a difference between the two. One is a simple variable containing 20, no methods, no nothing, no protection, no wrapping, no encapsulation, no inheritance, no nothing. It's only a value. And when we talk about G is an object. Okay, an object containing a 20. Although both of them are containing 20, but the difference is there. One is an open chocolate, one is inside a wrapper. And this G, you can understand, is inherited from object class. If we have whoever has done inheritance, they know that. Now this is again inherited from object class. So everything is object. So when I run this, is it compiling? Yes. When I close it and execute it, it displays 2020. So that means in both cases, this 20 was displayed when we displayed a variable. This 20 was displayed when we displayed the object. So both of them are containing 20, but there is a character difference between the two. The character of a variable is simply a value, that's all. The character of an object is that I can use some functions on this. So I can use functions, and how to use functions, that we will do tomorrow. But what time is it right now?
Sir, 3 minutes left.
Okay, 3 minutes left. Okay, are we okay so far? All right. So the basic crux is this. Why? Why? The answer is when we need an object representation of primitive data.
Sir, why do we need that?
Why do we need that? Okay, that answer is a little critical, but you give this answer at the moment. Tomorrow we'll discuss why do we need an object representation. Okay. All right. So tomorrow we'll discuss this. Ask me this tomorrow. So why do we need a wrapper class? Is when we need an object representation of primitive data. We need to execute methods on primitive data. A part of your question is answered here, but we will do this tomorrow. So why do we need wrapper classes? Because हमें primitive data नहीं चाहिए, मुझे उसकी object representation चाहिए. Can you remember this word now? Object representation मुझे चाहिए. Then we need wrapper classes. And why do we need object representation? We need to execute some methods on primitive data. I need to find whether a character is in uppercase. I want to find whether it is in lowercase. I want to find whether it is a digit. I want to convert it into uppercase. I want to convert a string into an integer, and so on and so forth. So when I need to do that, I need my wrapper classes. Okay. With this small class, I will leave it now. Please think about this part, Hanji beta.
So why do we need an object representation? What does object representation mean?
Means see, when we talk about a variable, what does the variable represent? It represents only a value. But an object actually represents more than a value. It represents, for example, if you have a juicer mixer, right?
Yes.
And if you just take the top jar out of it and take it to one side, in that jar you put your mangoes and milk and sugar and whatever, and just leave it like that. Will it do anything without the mixer? No. So it is only data. Can it do anything? You cannot do anything with it unless you take a spoon and just start doing that. But still, if you just take that jar, the jar is nothing. It's just data. It will not do anything at all.
Okay,
Now what
sir.
do I do? What do I do? I fix it onto the juicer mixer. Now it has now methods associated with it. It can mix and it can grind and it can do whatever that is below there. So now it has been converted into an object.
Okay, sir.
Right. So we'll continue this tomorrow, and whatever question you have been having this class for 2 days. So whatever question you have, please ask them in the beginning of the class tomorrow. Okay.
So
Any questions?
tomorrow we will have an offline class.
Tomorrow offline, online. I'll be going to school.
Okay, fine.
And we'll have class there. Yeah. Last time I missed seeing you in the classroom.
Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow I'll see you there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, beta. See you tomorrow. Thank you, beta ji.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, beta.
Thank you, sir.